There we go. Hello. It's been a while since I've done a live, you guys. I'm currently working from home, so I thought I'd hop on here and say hi to everybody. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done a live, actually. Actually, no lies. I think I did a live a couple weeks ago or something along that line. But I haven't been consistent anymore. I need to get back on it. I'm having like connection problems with my laptop, my work laptop. It's like not wanting to connect to my internet. It's weird. Okay, let's do this. Disconnect. Connect. There we go. I'm super excited that, we're getting closer to the weekend. I feel like this week has been dragging. Like, my work week has been dragging, you guys. Like, not fun at all. Hi, Eduardo. I'm doing good. Just here working at home. Working from home. Kind of working, I guess. Just kind of inputting stuff into the system and whatnot. Are you working right now? But yeah, this work week has been going by super, super duper slow. I go back to work tomorrow, like physically in the office, and then I'll have the weekend off, obviously. I'm excited for this weekend because it's kind of like a mini family reunion. It's my aunt's 50th birthday and she's celebrating. She's throwing herself a big birthday party, and so it's going to be nice to see a lot of the family. And there's going to be some good music, good food. So I'm super pumped for that. Just to have a nice, relaxing time with the family. So it's going to be good. You're working on a new project? That's awesome. Getting all the drawings. Do you draw pretty good? I mean, you kind of have to for your job, right? Hi, Gabbies. Hi, Myers. I haven't heard from you in forever, Myers. It's been a long time since you stopped by and said hi. I'm from the U.S. Hi, Mo Breeze. What are you up to? Gabby? I don't really understand what you're saying, but I think you're from Brazil? Is that right?
Can you help me open this real quick?
Oh, I can't open this, woman. This is like glued on really good.
But that's the one that we always use.
Well, it's because it probably leaked out. Maybe put like under hot water? Warm water?
Mess it up?
I don't know. Oh, Eduardo, you lost me with all those big words. You are one smart man. That's crazy. How long have you been doing your job for again?
Okay, grab it. Put it in the middle. Hold up, there's a pan in there.
Hello, Gaby. Ay, disculpa que no entiendo muy bien lo que estás diciendo. Myers, when am I going to jail? I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to jail.
Touch that middle. I touch it like this part.
When will I be in an orange jumpsuit? I don't know, Myers.
Hot water.
I don't know if I want to be in an orange jumpsuit. When are you going to be in an orange jumpsuit? How about you get into an orange jumpsuit first, and then I'll get into one. You have to, Myers. Hi, Casey. Hello. No, you can too.
Fine, I got it.
Okay. Give you something else? I don't know. Why do you want to see me in an orange jumpsuit? Give me a good reason why. See if I can survive gel or not. I don't know. I don't think I would survive gel, honestly. First of all, if I go to gel, I'd probably lose so much weight that I'd die in there because I wouldn't be eating. So here's a little story. I used to be a juvenile corrections officer. I don't know if I told you guys this little story or not, but anyways, I think it was like my third or fourth week in. I was working 12-hour shifts, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And one of these, I think it was like third weekend, I was starving, you guys. I was like starving so much. Like I even to the point that I felt like I was gonna throw up while I was working. And so I was like, oh gosh. And that day I didn't even bring food. We didn't have anything in our vending machines. It was just horrible, right? And we were short staffed, so I couldn't, go out and get something real quick. So I was talking to my coworkers. I was like, damn, I'm freaking hungry, you guys. And they looked at me like, why don't you grab one of the meals from the back, the meals that we serve the juveniles. I was like, okay, why not. So I go to the back and I grab one of the meals. I take it to the break room. I warm it up. It was like some sort of pasta and chicken. Yeah, it was like pasta and chicken. Um, the food it looked very bland. Like it had no color. It just was like pale looking. So then it's done cooking. I get my fork. I was like, okay, what should I try first? I tried the noodles, the pasta. Um, I tried the pasta. And oh my God, as soon as I put it in my mouth, I started gagging. It was like rubbery, sticky, plasticky. Like it was horrible, horrible, horrible. I freaking threw that shit up. I didn't throw it up completely, but I was like spitting it out. I was like, I cannot do this. I was like, nope, my hunger went away. Like, you guys, never again will I ever, ever eat or try to eat some gel food. So I know that I wouldn't survive in gel because of that. I've joked around with my husband a few times. I've told him, like, should I just, do something stupid and go to jail for a few days so that I can, get to my goal weight? Because I know that when I'm in there, I'll lose the weight because I won't be eating. You'll send me commissary if you go to jail. If I go to jail, oh my gosh, you'll end up being broke, Eduardo. Commissary is so damn expensive. I look at the list of, the prices of prison food. It's freaking ridiculous. Things that you can buy out here for like $1.25, they're like selling it for like $5, $6. It's freaking crazy. Casey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on this little weight loss journey, and so I have my days where I'm struggling, but I'm doing good. The kids are doing well. They're on spring break right now. My husband's doing well. He's, working like crazy and being the best husband ever. I could work out in jail. The Message TV. Hi. How are you? I've never seen you on my lives before. Yeah, I could probably work out in jail and get like super ripped, but I wouldn't be able to eat, so I'd freaking pass out. It's interesting, like we had this guy that was in prison. Not he wasn't on my caseload, he was on somebody else's caseload. He got released from prison, and so he was in prison for well over 16 years, a little over 16 years. And um he was wearing a tank top and a white the clothes that they wear in prison was just like a white tank top with some tacky pants, and he was completely ripped like no other. He was like solid muscle. Like this part right here, I forgot what this is freaking called, was just like gigantic, like huge. And I was like, oh my God, like, and so I was hearing him talk to his CCO, because CCO was like, "You're freaking ripped, dude." He's all like, "I had nothing else to do in prison, 'cause we were work out like crazy." And he mentioned burpees and burpee push-ups and stuff like that. I was like, "Holy smokes!" Okay, Casey. But yeah, I don't feel like doing anything today. I did wake up early though. We woke up at 4 in the morning, worked out with my husband, and then he went off to work, and then I continued working. I did some legs, and then I got on my exercise bike. So I think altogether I got about 90 minutes, like an hour and a half of a good workout. And I'm just feeling kind of tired, like unmotivated to do any work. Not that I have a whole lot to do like on my laptop, but it's just kind of boring stuff, Like I have to enter some notes and do a few emails and stuff. How's Carlos doing? He's doing good. He's well, he works for a company, for a tree company. And so he's been wanting to open up his own tree company for the last year, and because, things happen, and we weren't really ready to like go like full blown in opening up his business. Um we've kind of postponed it, and I think he's kind of at the point where he's like, I'm tired of working for somebody else. I need to work for myself. And so we're kind of already getting that going for him so that he can start working for his own and get his business up and running. Um so he's just fed up, working for somebody else. He just wants to work for himself, which I think is a good plan. He deserves to open up his little business and get it going. How's work going for you, Eduardo? Like, how's it been treating you? Did you ever look up the quesabirria tacos? I think on our last live, I don't know if it was our last live or a few lives back, you didn't know what quesabirria tacos were. Or did you ask your wife? Did you end up asking your wife about them? I got, look, you guys. It's sugar-free everything. Sugar-free Red Bull, sugar-free watermelon syrup, and sugar-free mango syrup. So it's kind of getting watered down, but it doesn't taste the same as the one with sugar, but it's close enough, and it tastes very yummy. Do, do, do. Sometimes, I mean, do you guys ever get like, no, I've been working since I've been 16 years old. Like, I've been working forever. I've never really had a break in between jobs. Like, I've always went from one job to the next within like a couple days or so. So I've never really had like an actual rest period in between jobs. Like, I've always been working since the age of 16. And you know, I'm going to be 35 now, and so I'm kind of getting at that stage where I just want a break. Like, I want a long, long, long break. I mean, I've taken like a week off for vacation and stuff like that. But lately, and I love my job. I love what I do and whatnot. But lately, I feel like quitting. Not because I hate the job, but because I'm just tired of working. But then I tell myself I'm not the type of person that can just stay home all day. Like, I have to be doing something. So then I know that if I was just to stop working at my job and just kind of like stay home and until I'm ready to go back, I wouldn't last very long because I need to be doing something, you know. And there's only so much you can do here at home because I'm not going to be home cleaning all day either, right? So, I don't know, I'm kind of getting at that weird funk where I just don't want to work anymore. Do I drink water from the tap? Yes, we do. Yeah. Well, here at my house, because I live out in the country, we have well water, and so that's what I drink. But we typically buy a case of waters, but our well water, our sink water is good. Knox. Hi, Knox. How are you? I know, right, Eduardo? He's going to start it up. I think within the next couple months, 3 months, we should be ready, have everything ready for him to start soon. I think his biggest thing right now is needing like a I don't know if you saw on my YouTube channel, we went to go check out a forestry boom truck. So he needs some sort of boom truck. He can do like smaller trees on his own, the climbing and stuff, but there's trees that he's gone out to give quotes, and those trees are freaking gigantic that he needs something, you know, more sturdier for going up higher. But he's got the majority, you know, he has, you know, 2 or 3 really good chainsaws, different sizes. He's got the ropes, he's got his harness, his main equipment. I think he just needs like we need like a commercial chipper, a dump truck would be nice. I mean, it's stuff that we can definitely get, but it all costs very much. It costs so much money. But hopefully within the next couple of months, he'll be able to leave his job and he'll be able to really focus on his side gig. I mean, on his business, and we can get it going. Get a hub loan. I'm gonna have to look into that. We were kind of he was, you know, kind of talking about it, of getting some sort of loan, like business loan, to kind of help us get the majority, like the big things that he needs. So we may do that, because we were also thinking, well, like, would refinancing our home, because we were about to pay off our home, like literally it's about to be paid off. I was like, is it worth refinancing our home and using that money towards the the stuff that he needs for his business, and it's just like, but having a home payment again, it's just like, we're so damn close. We should have hopefully paid off our home by the end of this year, or the beginning um of next year. But you know what? I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into the hub loan, see what it entails, and if it's an easy application process. I don't think I've heard of the hub loan. Let's look it up. Hub loan. Ah. Hub or HUD? Oh, hub. Why does hub? You are so right, Eduardo. That is very true. I've been listening to a lot of like motivational speeches on growing and whatnot, and about opening, facing your fears. And I think that's one of our biggest fears, I think, is, like always, failure, that we're not going to be able to afford our living, or that we're going to be struggling with paying, our vehicles and homes and stuff like that. Stepping into the unknown is always scary. But that's something that, me and my husband have been really talking about. Like, we just need to do it. The more we think about it, the more we procrastinate on it, we're going to find million and one reasons as to why it's not going to work, why we can't just do it. And so we've been trying to tell ourselves, like, we just got to jump into it and do it and risk it. We always figure out a way to get through it. So that's what I tell them. We always figure out a way. So there's going to be challenges, of course, but we can most definitely do it. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. Let's do another search.
Happy birthday to
Thank you, my beautiful daughter. You're so sweet. I love you. Oh, there it is. I found it now. Oh, okay.
Ow! Sorry.
I'm gonna do some more research on it. Yeah, I'll add that to my to-do list. How's your ranch going, Eduardo? Last time I think you were working on something. I don't know if it was the fencing or you were doing something, or the wheel lines. I appreciate that, Eduardo. I really do. I'm definitely gonna look into it to see if it's an option for us to do. But as of right now, the main goal is that, within a couple months, he'll be able to leave his job and then just take on his business. I was thinking about that too, like, because he obviously needs assistance too. It's not a one-man job, and so I was thinking, well, there's probably going to be times where he's probably going to need me around until he's able to, you know, hire somebody to help him. And so I was thinking I'm going to have to be using some of my PTO to kind of assist when it's needed. Because as of right now, our plan is, you know, I do have a little bit of a business background. I did do a little bit of accounting classes when I was in college. And so I kind of have an understanding of the numbers, the number game. So I was thinking, well, maybe I can do the financial aspect of it. You know, I can probably do the proposals, the estimates to help, you know, write up good proposals for people, contracts and stuff. I can probably do all that for him as my little side gig on, you know, in assistance with and trying to help him on the watering system. Oh, that sounds like it's a lot of work. Are you doing are you doing like wheel line, or are you like doing underground sprinklers? Because your plan is to get some cattle in there, right? Cattle, if I'm not mistaken. My daughter's baked a little cake and gave me a little piece. No, it's not. It's tiny. Super tiny. When I read the package, they measured it out too. I think this was 250 calories. Mm-hmm. It's not. Oh gosh. I thought I read two. Nadia,
Yeah.
give me the packaging for that cake mix that you guys got. Hmm. So they didn't do muffins because it's actually a muffin mix. They made it into a little, like a little cake thing. 2 muffins would be 300 calories. This was probably 1 muffin, equivalent to 1 muffin. So about 150 calories, give or take. I don't know. My hair.
Motion detected at back.
Hi, Terrence. How are you? Knox, you have a friend? Do I have a friend? Or are you telling me I have a friend? Or what are you asking, Knox? Oh, now I want more because it was really yummy, but... Um, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. For dinner, I'm going to make, motion detected. It's our dogs. Our dogs are out there. And for dinner, I'm going to be making, I have some jumbo shrimp that I'm going to make into camarones a la diabla. So it's just basically shrimp in this really spicy sauce. And then I'm going to make some white jasmine rice, but we're only going to be having, well, I'm only going to be having like 1/4 of a cup of it. And then I'm going to do some steamed carrots with some steamed green beans. And then that'll be dinner. That'll be roughly about a 400 calorie. It should be actually less because I think 4 ounces of shrimp is only 60 calories. And 4 ounces is roughly about 6 pieces of shrimp, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we're probably looking between 350 to 400 calories in that meal. And I still have like, I think 1,000 calories left over for dinner. You wish you could eat shrimp. Are you allergic to shrimp, mister? I'm allergic to shrimp. Not all the time. Sometimes. I don't know what it is, but I'm allergic to shrimp, but not all the time. And it's always a gamble that I'm willing to take. I'm always willing. I was like, if today's a day, then today's a day for me to go. But I love shrimp so much that I'm willing to risk it all and just have it. Do you get allergic reactions like every single time? Lobster too? Oh no, no. I feel for you, Terrence. Oh no. My heart just shattered. I freaking love lobster with lots of butter and garlic and paprika and smoked paprika. It's really good. Oh my gosh. That sounds freaking delicious. What did I have for lunch? Well, for lunch, I had 2 eggs. I had a little bit of cheese with my egg. And then I diced up half of a potato. I put it in the air fryer. And then 1 turkey bacon strip. And that's all. And for breakfast, I just had a protein shake. What did you have for lunch? What did your wifey pack you up for lunch? You had a Whataburger and a large... Oh. Now, that's not nice, Eduardo. How come you get to have a large fry and a burger? I thought we were in this together. You're addicted to lasagna. Lasagna is really good. My husband loves lasagna too. He loves it more than spaghetti, but I was like, it's basically the same thing. Because you're older. Oh wow. That's not a reason. If I'm gonna be eating healthy, you gotta be eating healthy too. I can't be the only one doing this. Where'd you get your burger and your fries from? I've been craving a burger so bad, you guys. I was the other day, last week. It was last week on a Friday. I was craving a burger so freaking bad, like so bad. And my husband was too. And I was this close to giving in that day and saying, you know what? I've been doing super, super duper good. I deserve to get, a good burger. But then I was like, you know what? Ah, I can't I can't do it. I cannot consume a burger because I've been doing so good and this is just gonna throw me off. So I went to the restaurant, to the store, and then I made my own burgers. I mean, it was roughly, and then I diced up my own potatoes. I made my own French fries in the air fryer. So it was about 650 calories with my burger and my fries, which was actually really good compared to what I would have consumed if I would have gone to the restaurant, because I probably would have had like over 1,200 calories there. Now, did it satisfy the craving? Yeah, but I still wanted a big fat juicy burger from like Red Robin or something. I've never heard of Whataburger. Let's do some research. Whataburger. Oh, it is a fast food chain. It is a fast food chain. I never heard of it. We don't have one here. Oh, it's a Texas-based fast food chain that offers burgers, chicken salads, and more. Ooh, ooh, that looks good. Here, I'll share. I'll show you guys what. No way in hell you had that. That looks freaking delicious. Now I want some. And those onion rings, you guys, this freaking look delicious. Is it like old school burgers? Here, let me show you guys what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that one. Look at those onion rings. Those onion rings look delicious. It looks good. But let's see. Because I'll look cool in an orange jumpsuit. I don't know if orange is my color. Time you out? Why are we gonna time you out, Myers? Why are we gonna put you in timeout? If I ask for a timeout, would you go to jail in an orange jumpsuit? I don't know, Myers. Maybe, okay, here's the deal. If once I start making money off of YouTube, because I have not been able to get monetized yet because I don't have enough hours in. I have my subscribers. I just don't have the hours, the 4,000 watch hours just yet. I only have like 380 watch hours, which is my fault because I haven't been consistent with these lives and whatnot. But if the moment that I get monetized, once I get that little, apply on my app, my YouTube app, I will go out and buy an orange jumpsuit, put it on, and I'll have my husband handcuff me. Okay? Deal? Deal? But I'm not going to go to jail. I cannot do that. She shall be. Terrence. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get monetized, but you have my promise. Banning people hurt channels now. I heard that, well, I mean, I think it does. I mean, obviously, I watched a documentary on YouTube. Oh, what was it freaking called? Oh, I forgot what it was called, but it was just added. Which I thought was pretty interesting. You guys should check it out. Let me go on to my Netflix to tell you what show it was, or what documentary I watched yesterday. It only has like 3 episodes. It goes pretty fast. So this mom, um, oh, that was loud. Let me find it for you all. Where is it? Oh, it's called Bad Influence: The Dark Side of Kidfluencing. It's a shocking story of abuse. This documentary series unmasks the dangers lurking behind the world of kidfluencing. So basically, this mom um, gets her daughter to be super popular on YouTube, and then other kids get involved in this YouTube channel. She's obviously overworking them. At first, it started out as, something fun, and then it got crazy. But I'm not going to give too much info. But it's interesting. I suggest you guys check it out. Yeah, that was Netflix. We got this pretty cool surround system, you guys, because nowadays, oh, what was that? I felt something crawling on my hand. Mm. I don't know what that was, you guys. Now I'm getting a little scared. Maybe it's the caffeine kicking in from the Red Bull. I don't know. Well, maybe it was my hair that touched me. I don't know. It was weird. Oh gosh. Okay. What was I saying? You know what I've been noticing, you guys? Now that I'm getting older, I'm forgetting more things. Like, that's not good. What the heck was I talking about? I was talking about the Netflix. Oh, I remember now. I remember now. We got this pretty cool surround system because our TV, we have a 75-inch TV. Let me show it off. My house is not that clean, you guys, so excuse the mess. So that's our TV. You can see my daughter's handprints on there. And so obviously they don't make like our TVs, like they suck now. These flat screen TVs suck. Audios suck. Like their audio is really, really freaking shitty. Which is, I mean, you can't expect really good audio on something this thin. So we bought a surround system for it. Well, it's just the sound bar and the bass. Oh, wrong phone. We have to look. I got that one for my early birthday present from my aunt. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it. Isn't it cute? And then she gave that frame back there to my husband for his birthday. Then look at this guy. Isn't it cute? Okay. Well, anyways, we got this sound bar right here. It's JBL. Well, the bass. That's the bass. The sound bar is back there. We got it at Walmart. It's called the JBL 580 Cinema. You guys, when we're freaking watching movies, it legit sounds like a movie theater. Like it fucking, I mean, whoops, no bad words, no bad words. It sounds pretty badass. Like the bass on that thing is like, it shakes my little house. In the mornings when we're working out and we're trying to get the girls up for school, and then my husband will go on YouTube and play some music. But he'll put like some really like upbeat music and stuff with lots of bass, and the windows just go bam, bam. Like it's crazy. And it was like 280. Yeah, it's like 280 with tax. And it sounds pretty good. It still scares me though every time that I'm turning my TV on. It still freaking scares me because it's so loud. What are you up to, Myers? What have you eaten today? When am I going to sell some merch? I think, well, YouTube right now won't allow me to sell anything unless I like make my own separate channel, right? Or make my own website or something. But YouTube won't let me like promote anything just yet until I have at least, I have to have a minimum of 3,000 hours. When I reach that 3,000 hour mark, then I can start promoting or start like selling merchandise on YouTube. But as of right now, it won't let me. I mean, I guess I could technically almost, right? I can just advertise it here on my lives, but if I'm going to do it the right way, I have to have at least 3,000 watch hours. And then in order for me to start making money off of my ads, because a lot of my videos already have ads, like they have a lot of ads. In order to start making money off of those ads and collaborate with like sponsors and stuff like that, I have to have 4,000 watch hours. That's freaking hard to do, you guys. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I can do it. Right? I just have to be more consistent with doing more lives, because I noticed that lives, when I was doing my research, a lot of people will do a lot of lives to begin their channel because that'll build the watch hours. But sometimes I'm like, what am I going to say to these people? Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to chit chat with people today. It was just a simple blood suck. Oh, do not say that, because you're going to freak me out, dude. I do not like spiders. I'm a big wussy when it comes to spiders. And something that's interesting, fun little fact, when I was a little kid, I was a big time daredevil. And I used to play in the mud all the time. I'd pick up worms from the floor, from the ground, from the dirt, from the floor. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I would pick up worms, roly-polies, you guys. I loved those things, the little roly-polies. I would like, having them roll up, and I would collect them all in like a Coke bottle or a Pepsi bottle. And then I make my own like little terrarium. I put a lot of grass and dirt in there, and then I have like ants. I would get lots of ants in that little terrarium, the roly-polies, worms, spiders too. Although I wouldn't like pick up the spider. I would kind of like just like scoop it in there. And now that I'm older, well, I wouldn't say now, but like as I started getting older, I realized how much of a big wussy I am now with all these insects. Like when it's raining out there, dude, I'm literally hopping. You'll see me, because you know how worms come out during the rain? You'll see me hopping all the way to my car. Like I will not step on one of them because they give me the heebie-jeebies. I will just jump from place to place. The same with spiders. Like I get so freaking freaked out. My husband's like, just kill him. It's like, no. What if it attacks me, or, I don't know. But we live out here in the country, so we see a lot of that, obviously. Gardening, like I can't do gardening because I hate seeing bugs. I hate bugs. And if I'm going to do gardening, I'm going to have to wear like these gigantic gloves where I get completely covered. But we have Sensky Lawn and Service. They'll come out like every 3 months and they'll spray our house from the outside and the inside if we need to. Like they'll spray it for like bees, they'll spray it for spiders. And ever since we've gotten that service, we've had that service for like over 5 years now. I don't ever see I don't see any spiders in our home. Like it's really, really rare when we do see a spider. We don't get any ants in our homes either. Like mice. We used to get a lot of mice because we lived right next to the orchard. We live right next to the orchard. What was that? Girls.
Motion detected at back.
Hold on. Bring the dogs in.
Okay. Look. I added a shimmer to it.
No, Athena, go.
Tina. Okay.
Cora, stop.
Cookie. Cookie. Oh,
Cora. My husband's blue healer. We've had her since she was only like 8 weeks old. She's a very cranky dog, you guys. She's just looking at me like, you talking shit? But she's a super cranky dog. She's always like mad. She's just so cranky. Everything bothers her. It could be because she's getting old now. She's I think she's like 8 years old. Maybe even more, actually, to be honest. Cora, stop. And so ever since we got that service, we don't get any mice in our home. We get no ants, no spiders, which is great because we had a bad mice situation when we first moved in. Because of the fields, the orchards, and so the Scentsy guy was like, that's totally normal when you're living out in the country. There's gonna be lots of rodents rodents around. I thank you. We'll have money to bail yourself out. Oh, Myers. I don't have money. I'm broke. I'm a broke lady. I have no money. Because everything's so expensive. Gas went up again, you guys. Everything's so damn expensive. I literally went to Walmart on my lunch break and I got like maybe like 6, 7 items. I think it was like body wash, bar of soap, this mixture that my daughter wanted. What else did I get? A jug of milk, some pre-workout. It was like $97. I was like, holy smokes. I was like, what? That sucked. But it is what it is. Right? Not a whole lot I could do besides get another job and have 2 jobs, which is not ideal. Let's check my work email real quickly. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. No, I'm doing good there.
Like that.
That looks cute.
I still need to add the shimmer to this one.
Let me see yours.
Not yet. She's earned it.
You want to do? Hey, beautiful lady.
Maybe take the current now.
Mommy,
Huh.
could I get the clear one? Because it's a clear.
Well, we need to clip your nails first.
They have them over there. So
Your
they
s-
can do it.
Your sisters can do it? Yeah, if you want to. Say my name, say my name. And no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Say my name, say my name. Do, 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 do. She's like making weird eye contact with me. Let me show you. She's a very cranky dog. She knows I'm talking about her. What do you want, Cora? She's just a cranky dog. Telling you, she's cranky. When she gets in trouble, she pretends like she's not looking at me. Like, you could literally, from the side of my eye, I could see her like staring at me. And the moment that I look at her, she like turns away from me. But you can see her eyeballs still like looking at me. Same look Kuho had in the 80s. Who's Kuho? Oh, is that, am I saying it right? Let's look it up. Oh, that's a cute dog. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, Saint Bernards are nice. Nice, cute dogs. So that dog does not look nice. Yeah. She's just like hardcore staring at me, you guys. Cujo. Ah, thank you, Terrence. I'm bad at pronouncing names. I'm bad at everything, you guys. Because my first language growing up was English. I mean, oh my gosh. It was Spanish. You guys are going to think I'm on something, huh? It was Spanish. And so I'm not good at pronouncing stuff. And then when I was growing up, to top it off, my uncles would always talk in English. And so I kind of grew up in a household where Spanglish was used a lot. And so I didn't learn how to properly speak Spanish nor properly speak English because I was growing up with both languages, you know, talking Spanglish and stuff. And so that kind of messed me up. I'm gonna have to watch it. I kind of feel like I've seen the movie, but it may have been years and years and years and years back that I did. But I'm gonna have to look for it. Hi, Mike. It's been like forever. What's up with you? What are you up to? Let me see some of your dance moves. Oh gosh, my dance moves. I need to do more of those. Those actually do very well on my YouTube shorts. Like, people really like those videos. Of me dancing, just kind of just laughing at how weird I look. But those actually tend to do really good. Those videos, the dancing ones, tend to do really well on YouTube. I think on my last one, I gained like 10 subscribers on my last one, on that little 30-second short. Which was, my husband was just like, oh my God, aren't you embarrassed of uploading that kind of stuff? I was like, I don't know these people. I was like, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and just do random shit. I was like, and this is the stuff people like to see. How about you do some dance videos, Eduardo. I want to see some dance videos. You need to start uploading some videos or something. Cause like I'm talking to all you, like I talked to like Terrence, always stops by. Eduardo, you stop by. Mike, you also stop by. And it's like I'm talking Myers. You guys always stop by and say hi to me, and Casey too. But I don't know what you guys look like. You guys know what I look like. I don't know what you guys look like. So you guys need to start like well, actually Mike, I know what you look like because that's your picture. I see your picture. So you guys need to upload like videos so that I can see who I'm talking to, who I'm chit-chatting with. Terrence, I wonder. This is how we do it. That's pretty cool. I just got an email notification that our new firearms are going to be rolling out at the end of April, so that'll be exciting. Super duper exciting. This is how we do it. Cover those up. Let's see. I'm gonna have to check if that movie's on YouTube. I mean, on Netflix. Alrighty, you guys. Let's see. What is this? Oh no. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to be logging off. Oh, you had a phone call? What are you up to, Mike? Besides talking on the phone. When's the next dance video? I don't know. Maybe I'll get the courage to do one right now. We'll see. We'll see if I upload a dance video. I got to figure out like what song to pick if I was to do a dance video. Training puppies. Oh, that's right. You're the one that trains the puppies. I mean, the dogs, right? You're the dog trainer that has your own personal business, right? Has your own personal... Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Right? I'm right, right? How's that going for you? What song do you suggest, Eduardo, that I, what, song do you suggest I do if I was to do a dance video? What's a goodie? A goodie song. Of course I remember. I remember a lot of things of the people that I chat with. And that's that I have like shitty memory. So just an FYI. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with remembering shit. Like, I can remember, like, everything bad that my husband's done. I can tell you the time, the date, the weather, what I was wearing, what he was wearing. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's true, but... uh, but I do have shitty memory. Nomás lo que me conviene. Like... But is the your business going well, Mike? Is it doing good? How many dogs do you typically train, like, on a, like, average? Do you typically get them, like, for a few days, or is it just, like, a one-time type of thing? Or how does that work? One of our prisons here in our state, they have a pretty cool program. I think a lot of prisons have adapted this into their programs, but the inmates get to, you know, train the dogs and get them trained for like service animals. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. You have 7, right? Oh my gosh. I come to the house, train them, walk them, feed them at least once a week. Oh. What breed would you say is like the most, with your experience, the most stubborn one to train? Or the most difficult one to train? And why? I have an English bulldog. My gosh, you guys. He is such a loving dog and like super sweet and whatnot. He's freaking stubborn as hell. Shh. He's sleeping. I don't think he heard me. But he's stubborn. Like stubborn. And my husband's blue heeler, the mean one, the one that you just saw. She's freaking smart. But let's not tell her that because I don't want her to be acting all bougie over there like she's a shit. But she's smart. The other one, he's stupid, dumb. But he's so cute. He's so cute. Such a cute boy. They actually need both. They both need baths, and I hate going to go give them baths. I like going to the place, but my dog, he doesn't like the blow dryer. And so whenever we're like, you know, blow drying him to get him semi-dry so that he doesn't smell pretty bad afterward, is a pain in the butt because he's always trying to eat the damn blow dryer. And when I do it here at my house, I have to, you know, get them in the bathtub, and then I have to sanitize the bathtub after. It's so much freaking work. And then they're shaking and so much hair everywhere. A Dalmatian and pinchers are very stubborn and protective. Really? A Dalmatian? I can see the pinchers. Well, not even the pinchers. That's interesting. Dalmatians are so beautiful. I would have never thought like a Dalmatian would be kind of stubborn. I could see the protectiveness and the same with the pinchers, but I just wouldn't think that they would be as stubborn. We used to have a little pincher years and years and years back. That he was very, very protective, which we really, really liked. He was very protective, but a little too protective. Like any new people that would come over to the house, like new friends and stuff like that, he would like want to bite them all the time. And it's like, you can't be doing that, bro. You gotta chill. We used to have we had Dobermans. maybe like 8-9 years ago. We had Dobermans. Amazing, 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 protective. They were actually very smart too. Very smart, super protective of our property. Great alarm systems. Very, very gentle and loving, like with the kids and with the adults. Super well behaved animals. They ended up passing away of old age. So I miss them a lot. His name was Debo, Ella, and her name was Ella. Super duper cute. We went to the Humane Society, where you can adopt pets. And so my husband, we didn't know we wanted a Doberman. And so we were walking down the aisles of the pets, and we knew we didn't want a husky. We wanted a big dog that we can, have indoors, but then also be outdoors to just kind of roam the property and then, whatnot. Because we get a lot of coyotes too. And there I saw this beautiful, beautiful chocolate Doberman. He looked really old, but he was very beautiful. He was just sitting up really nicely and had his paws crossed, his paws were crossed, and his head was held up high, and he was just looking very quiet. All the dogs were barking besides him. He was super quiet and mellow. And so then I looked at the age on his little card, and it said I think he was like 14 years old. He was 14 years old. I was like, holy smokes, that's a little too old for what we want. We want, a long-term pet. Someone that's going to be able to live, quite a bit, and, we get to enjoy him with our family. And one of the ladies there that worked there, saw us looking at him, and she's all like, if you want to adopt him, he's been here for months now, nobody wants an older dog and blah, blah, blah. Which I understood. I mean, but she's like, you can take him home for $50. I was like, $50? She's like, yeah, he's a really, really good dog. It's just a lot of people want younger dogs that they can train, Usually older dogs tend to come with, unwanted habits and stuff. It's like, but he's a very good boy. He's loving, gentle, he's not disruptive. As you could tell, you could see he's not barking. But something about it kept on grabbing my attention as I was walking through the aisles and looking at other dogs. And I was like, you know what? Let's take him for a walk. And we did. We fell in love with him. We brought him home. And he only lived about 2 years. About 2 years. Almost 2 years. Not the full 2 years, but he only lived for like almost 2 years. And I will say he died a happy man. I mean, a happy dog. He was so well loved and cared for and spoiled, and he just died of old age. One day he just didn't wake up and just passed away in his sleep. It's a sad story. I laughed the most at husky owners because they're very intelligent and sometimes smarter than they. That's funny. Huskies are really smart dogs. I have to agree. They are super duper smart. They're also
Huskies?
Not just our dogs.
they are also super high maintenance too, aren't they? Ooh, I like it. Looks good.
They turned out a little bit messy because she kept on moving.
Mm,
She was like,
Mine aren't yet.
I love you.
'Cause that is
Hey, be careful with that, woman. Put it over there. Yeah, like I said, he was extremely spoiled and loved and cared for, and he really, treats all the time. He loved bone marrow, and so we'd get him lots of bones and stuff like that. He died a happy dog, and I'm very grateful that we were able to adopt him and just spoil him instead of him just being caged up at the Humane Society. But yeah, huskies are such smart dogs. I have to agree with you. They are very intelligent, but super high energetic. And I think in our humane society here, it's full of huskies, you guys. Like there's so many husky dogs, and I think it's because a lot of people don't realize how much work they are. People think that, they're so cute when they're tiny. I agree, they are super super cute. But people adopt them without really doing the research and really realizing, okay, this dog is high maintenance. Like he has a lot of energy. He needs to be taken out. He can't be cooped up in an apartment all day or caged up. Like this dog needs to be out and getting, some energy relieved. But our humane society, it's so sad when you go through. I haven't been there in years. Well, maybe a couple years. Because usually during the summer, we'll go and volunteer to walk the dogs. So we'll, like, each one of us will get a dog and we'll walk them for like 2 or 3 miles and then take them back and then get another dog and then walk them. But we haven't done that these last couple years. So we need to get back to doing that. Yeah, we do. We need to get back to doing that. But it's so sad because you see so many huskies. There's so many huskies. And nobody wants to adopt older dogs either. So it's a very sad place. What is your favorite breed to train? You gotta have a favorite one. What would be your favorite one? Boxers are stubborn too, but once they get the hang of things, they're like pretty smart. Yeah, boxers too. We had a very beautiful boxer, a brindle boxer. He was really rare. His markings were really, really rare. I have pictures of him, but not on my phone, so I could show him off to you guys. Everywhere I'd go with him, he would catch people's eyes, like they would like stop and like he's so beautiful and wanted to pet him. And unfortunately, he passed away because, like I said, we live out in the country, and at that time we didn't have part of our fence fenced up in the front. But he would never leave our property. But that one day, it took one day, he decided to chase somebody on the four-wheeler that was driving by, because usually we get a lot of like teenagers out here that have four-wheelers, and they go super duper duper fast on our gravel road. Dangerous to begin with. And he was chasing a four-wheeler, and then somehow he ended up getting caught underneath it, and so he was stepped on. And he was doing fine. Like we assessed him and he looked fine. He was walking, he looked normal. But within a few hours, he passed away, and I think it's because he was bleeding out from the inside. I don't know what happened, but very sad story. Boar bells? Boar bells? I've never heard of that. What the heck is a boar bell? Let's look that up. Today's my day of research. Let's see. Nigel. Hi, Nigels. We're talking about random stuff. Well, right now we're talking about dogs. Because my friend Mike, he's a dog trainer. And he was talking about, I was asking him what dogs are the hardest ones to train, and he says that from his experience, Dalmatians and Pinschers are one of the most difficult breeds to train because they're stubborn, but yet so very protective. Let's see. It's a Bora. Borba. Oh, okay. And kind of scary looking. So that's what you're saying, right, Mike? Pretty cool looking. They're massive. Oh, you teach them to protect the house? You should do some YouTube videos of you training. I think that'd be super, like, helpful for people. You should really look at, I mean, I don't know if YouTubing grabs your attention, but I mean, I think it'd be cool if you, like, show us, like, how you, just your toenails. One layer.
Okay.
Like, teaching us, like, how to, like, the way you teach them, like, to sit and pause, like, to give you the paw and stuff. You should really do something like that, Mike. Boxers slobber a lot too. Yes, some boxers. The boxers that we've owned, because at one point we did breed. We did breed a couple times only. Our boxers weren't droolers. They didn't drool. And a lot of people think that, like, bulldogs too. There are certain bulldogs that will freaking slobber. But, like, my bulldog, he doesn't slobber. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I have met some bulldogs and boxers that they slobber very, very much. And I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I'm not. That's pretty cool that you teach them to protect the house. I'm curious now how you... Oh, well, I would imagine they slobber and snore a lot because, I mean, you could just see in the pictures. I'm curious how you teach them to protect the house. Like, I'm curious how you do that. You should totally upload some videos. I bet you it would do really good. Hold on, you guys. I got a phone call from work. Give me a second.
A bright blue. Like a really bright blue.
I'm back. You have a team? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Hi, Gonzalez. How was work today? Well, today is my work from home day. I did a lot of work, you guys. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of entering data into our system, and so not bad. It was okay. How was your day? You play hide and seek. Oh gosh. You really got to upload some videos so that I know how you do this, because I think it'd be pretty cool to learn. Or get an idea, what I did watch. Actually, I have little bits and ideas because I would watch, me and my husband used to watch is this Caesar Milan? Is that his name? Correct? Is that how you say it? Caesar Milan, the dog trainer. I thought it was pretty interesting. His show was interesting. He mainly I think the show mainly dealt with, like, troubled animals. But I think it'd be interesting to see how you train them and how you work with them, with the doggies. Doggies. At what age do you typically start to train a dog? Oh, that's how you started? Oh, that's awesome. How long have you been doing this for again? It's been some time, hasn't it? Nigel, where are you? Are you working, Nigel? Eduardo, I think Eduardo got busy with work. Oh, yeah, there you are. I knew it. I just had to make sure you were still around. I'm so proud of you, by the way, for your weight loss. That's pretty awesome that you're able to, you know, fit in nicely into them. Super proud of you. That's amazing. Weight loss is definitely a lot of work. Weight loss journey is not easy. It's not easy. But you're doing it and you're doing amazing. That's super, super duper good. Way to stick it out. 6 years certified. That's a long time, Mike. Kudos to you too. That's amazing. You got your business and it's doing well and you're staying busy and helping people with their pets, and that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And that you have a team, you know, a team to help you out. So it's not like you're doing it on your own. That's pretty good. Matic3412. What does that mean? Ra, 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 ta, 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 ta. I don't know, but yeah. Thank you, Mike. Likewise. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Matic, you need a job? What type of jobs are you interested in doing? I mean, I don't have a job to offer you, but I'm just... What type of jobs do you like? Okay. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I'm going to log off this live because I need to make a few phone calls for work right now. Thank you so much for all that, Nigel. I'll try to do another live soon. I don't know if it'll be today, but maybe I'll look a little bit more well put together because right now I'm looking kind of funky, but I need to get to work, sadly. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. Keep up the good work, everybody. Till next time. Bye, Nigel. Bye, Mike. Bye, Eduardo. To everybody, bye.